Okay, okay, okay. I'm live and direct today. And so today I haven't been on YouTube and gone live in a very long time. And I'm here today to talk about something that has been on my mind. It's something new that I'm learning because I love to share the new things that I'm learning. I'm going to adjust the camera so I can look right at the camera. And so this is what I'm learning about nowadays. I just got this book from Amazon. It's called Retrain Your Brain: Cognitive Behavioral Therapy in 7 Weeks, a workbook for managing depression and anxiety. So I will tell you, I suffer from anxiety, not extreme anxiety, but I am definitely someone that suffers. I won't say suffers, that's the wrong word. I, how could I say this in a nice way? I don't want to use the word suffer. Anxiety is part of my life. There you go. And being anxious is a part of my life. Okay. It has been a part of my life for a very long time. And I didn't even realize it until we got into the pandemic and I started to feel very anxious. And I noticed that that was something that I struggled with. Okay. So I'm just beginning this book. And for some people already know what cognitive behavioral therapy is already. But I'm going to just read a little bit from the book and what it is exactly. Let me just find the sentence that explains it. Okay, so the premise of cognitive therapy is that anxiety and depression are driven by our thoughts. To understand how we feel, we have to know what we're thinking. If we suffer from overwhelming anxiety, our thoughts are probably filled with danger. Okay, so that's kind of the premise of it, that the reason we feel the way we do has to do with the way we're thinking. And if we can change the way we think, we can change the way we feel. And so I'm just beginning. I haven't really started completely. It's a workbook, which I love workbooks. It allows me to be able to write in here. So the prompt that they gave me is: think of a recent situation where you felt a strong emotion, perhaps anxiety or sadness. Briefly describe the situation in the space below. And using the diagram below, write down the feelings you had, the thoughts you can remember having, and what you did. I like that. What I felt, what I thought, what I did. Okay. So if I were to do what I felt, um, oh, I can think of a situation. I was in the car driving, riding with someone, and I felt really fearful and afraid because the person was riding really close up on another car. Okay, what I thought we were going to crash into the car in front of us and get into a major accident and be hurt. And what I did, I put on my air brakes, my brakes on the passenger side, which really could not do anything at all. And what I did was I really I made the other person feel a bit anxious because of my own anxiety. So I just went through that exercise really quickly on something that happens quite frequently to all of us. Like I said, I like that this is a workbook. Um, I think there's going to be a lot of work, and it's in 7 weeks. So every week, I will come back and tell you a little bit more about what I'm learning about cognitive behavioral therapy. And maybe you might want to get this book. This book was written by, where's the author? Where's the author's name? Seth J. Gillihan, PhD. There. Seth L. Gillihan, PhD, is the author of the book. And how do we know that if this book is for you? I have trouble sleeping. They have like a checklist. Yes, check. I have trouble sleeping. I feel like I have nothing to look forward to. I don't feel that way. I have a hard time unwinding. Check. That's me. I'm not I'm not as interested in things as I used to enjoy. That's not true. I dread the next attack of anxiety. That's not true. I struggle to concentrate and make decisions. That's true about me sometimes. Lately, that's been my experience. Um, I feel guilty and down on myself sometimes. I'm terrified of certain objects, animals, or situations. No. It's hard for me to find energy and motivation. Not really. I more worry more than I need to. Check. I often feel tense and anxious. Check. I avoid things I need to do because they make me feel anxious. Check. It's hard for me to control my worry sometimes, and I feel extremely nervous in some social situations and avoid them if I can. Now, if you check several of these boxes, it says read on to learn about CBT and take part of the therapeutic process. Take part of the therapeutic process into your own hands. So, yes, I'm all about, and everyone that knows me knows that I'm all about uh, self help, helping yourself, and utilizing the skills and the tools that you have to be able to do that. So, you know what? I'm going to end this live stream right now. The video isn't very long. I don't like to make huge, really long videos, but I'm going to get back into making videos now that I have a wonderful camera. I love it. My new camera and my new computer. That's my new computer and my little setup back here, as you can see behind me in my little workspace. And I'm repping right here, Urban Scholar in the house, repping my brother Joe Nash and his brand also. Maybe this could be a paid promotion one day, but yes, repping my Urban Scholar gear on as well. And so I hope that this, maybe you might go out if you're suffering. I won't say suffering, if you're experiencing a lot of anxiety in your life and you want to do something about it, you don't want to just sit around and do nothing. Here's a way that you can begin. And I hope this was helpful. Have a wonderful and blessed day.